Hello, everyone. Good afternoon once again. Happy to be on your screen and happy to see all our lovely viewers joining us once again. Today, we are coming to talk about baby allergies, then allergies in general, including myself. Yes, including myself. Babies experience a lot of allergies every single day from 0 to 2 years, 2 years to 6 years, 6 years and above. So today we'll talk a lot about babies. And some of the allergies include food, environmental allergies, and skin allergies or cosmetic allergies. So we'll talk about food allergies first. Food allergies, one can be the child is lactose free when the mother doesn't know. The mother doesn't know by 4, 5 months or 3 months, mother needs to start work. Instead of expressing the breast milk, some mothers do go for the artificial feeds, which most babies, when you take 10 babies, about 7 or 6 babies do react to the type of milk the mother leaves at home for them to feed the child with. Now, we are encouraging exclusive breastfeeding as usual. We've not stopped because we are saying that breast milk is allergic free. No matter what, it's coming from the natural source. So we always say that breast milk is allergic free. But here is the case the mother refuses to express the breast milk and gives the child artificial feed. And when you do that, a picture will be put on the screen, and you see a child who reacted to breast milk. But before I am to artificial milk, but before we show that, we are going to talk about things mother need to know, or things that both mother and father and caregivers need to know. That's what is on your screen for our babies. So one, we know that there are top 10 allergies for everybody. That is for the child, for the growing child, then for adults. It's all 10. But the eighth one, that is for the children, which is the topmost one when it comes for children, is the number one. Is they said 8 foods which are responsible for about 90% of all food allergies in children. They are one, the wheat products, two, the eggs, three, cow milk, four, fish, five, shellfish, six, peanuts, seven, tree nuts, then eight, soya. So when you look at this, definitely you get cow milk in artificial milk. Definitely you get soya in artificial milk. Definitely you get some milk in artificial milk. And you also get eggs in some of the artificial milk. So automatically the child will start reacting. Then most babies will not have allergic reactions. In foods, from the onset, you will never see that the child is reacting. Maybe you feed the child day 1, day 2, day 3, you will see no change on the child. But by the time you realize after a week, that's when you start seeing certain things that you are not supposed to see. So for the first time, you see severe allergic reaction to new foods in babies are very real. Like I said, they are very real. You barely see it. But as time goes on, you see the reddening of the eye, the swelling of the feet. Some babies even can't breathe. They can't breathe and they can be rushed to the hospital. And allergic reaction, 1 out of 10 can kill. When you take 10 babies, one person can die out of allergic reaction. Every life counts, every soul counts. So we are seeing that allergic reaction, somebody say, oh, what does it can't do anything. It does. It does. It could be my baby, it could be your baby. So at the end of the day, we should know what and what goes into it. Aside that, also, aside these signs and symptoms that you will see on your baby, some babies, like I said, they won't show any sign. By the time you realize the child starts losing his or her breath, before you get to the hospital, you've lost your baby. And they will tell you baby is already gone. That's why before you take any artificial feed, you need to talk to your pediatrician first. You need to talk to your midwife first. Then you should also know that after 6 months before, reason being that the intestines of the baby is not fully developed to digest this artificial milk. So the child takes in raw like that. Nothing happens to the milk. The milk comes raw the way it is. The body takes it raw the way it is. And the reaction will start. But with the breast milk, we know that it is natural. There's nothing more than or in proportional than the other. They are all the same. There's water, there's nutrients, there's everything that the child needs at its right proportion. So it wouldn't be that it will one will exceed the other. Then even how to even constituent the milk is also another thing. It's not everybody that follows the instruction at the back of the milk. And some overdo it, some also don't overdo it. So that's why we are saying that everybody, before you give your child milk, please talk to your midwife, please talk to your pediatrician or your family doctor, because some children are lactose-free children. They don't need lactose in their milk. And though there are milks on the product, majority are not lactose-free. For you to know the difference, you definitely need to talk to your doctor. Prescription will be written where you need to get it. There are particular pharmacy shops who sell lactose-free milk, which the doctor can or the pediatrician can recommend and go and at the end of the day, your baby will be safe. Now, to allergic reaction, our mothers also need to understand that food allergies can also reflect on the skin, which can cause eczema. Yes, in children we have facial eczema. It's there. It's very severe. So facial eczema is there. Then we have gastrointestinal issues, like I said. So there can be diarrhea, there can be vomiting, and there can be severe constipation, depending on how the milk is being produced or is being done for the baby. Then also there can be environmental allergies. And these are triggered by dust, by pollen, and by flowers, and also by molds around us. So at the end of the day, pollen is from the flower, dust is from the house, the molds is from our bathroom and our toilets. Yes, if we don't clean our rooms, should be dust free. The room should be airy enough. All these things are very, very important. And if we don't do all these things, it can cause itchy eyes. At the same time, also, it can cause itchy skin, then also rashes and skin color changes on the child. Then we have some common symptoms of allergies in children. One, it could be skin reaction, like I said. The skin color can change. It can be darker, it can be thicker, it can be so Um, yes, thank you very much, my able producer and camera woman. Thank you very much. Yes. So when you look at this baby lying down, this baby skin, this baby is just a 4-year-old girl. She's a girl, not a boy. Product was used on the child, a baby product, which I wouldn't mention any name of any baby product to make them even feel happy. Only customs products. And this is the reaction that happened. In less than 2 weeks, this is how the child looks like. And when you touch the forehead, it's very, very thick. Very thick. It's like somebody say, can we scrape it? That's what the mom asked. I said, you can't scrape. And when you look at the before picture of this child, and after using the um, product, and this is what we had. It's the child is a fair black Ghanaian baby. Yes. And this is what 1 week, I think 1 week, 2 days. This is what they brought the child to the hospital to see their pediatrician, permission taken, and this is what we had. Don't worry, you don't know this child from anywhere. I only know this child. Yes. And this is what happened to the child. This is what happened. So, one, scraping was done a little bit. So, when you look on the forehead, you could see there are more white patches somewhere more than the other. They just took a little scraping to send it to the lab and see what can be applied on the baby's skin so that the child will have her natural skin back. And the skin was so dry, if you can also see that. Here, I'll also recommend that you go for our cousin's baby jelly. Yes, this one, the mild and gentle. Mild and gentle. And it does magic. And it did magic a lot. So that at the end of the day, when you know you have a baby less than 6 months, this is what I'll recommend for you. Then when the weather is too dry, you can add the oil. So you can do the oil in the morning. If the oil is not enough for you, you can mix the oil and the jelly. The oil is already in it. But when you mix, you know that your child's skin is very dry. You can mix the two and apply because the child needs a lot of oil on the skin. And that is the recommendation I'll give you. Because this one, if your skin is sensitive, it is good for you. If your skin is dry, it's good for you. After 6 months, you can go back to the pink one. By that time, baby has shed the baby skin already and trying to get a different skin type to also grow with it. So this is what I recommend for you because it is doing magic for people, lots of people, these two products. If you are watching me, I recommend it. It doesn't change the skin color. It doesn't give rash. Depends on how you use it. Now, how we use the products. When you apply some on your palm, make sure when you're applying it on your baby, the skin should have enough. It shouldn't be too much. It becomes too much, and when baby sweats, it becomes a problem. But when you apply to the extent that when you only pass your hand around the baby's skin, you only feel the smoothness, not the greasiness. Because some people over apply, and that's when you feel the greasiness. No, you should feel the smoothness of the um, petroleum jelly and the oil around your arms or your body when you touch the baby. Yes. So then we also have the baby coming. The mother was so sad because somebody told her there are products that that particular company uses for adults and now they are producing baby products. So she should use that for the baby skin to be very nice. Unfortunately, this is what happened to her baby. And after the lab, it was just, we realized that it was just reaction of the pomade that brought this to the child. Yes. Then also with the gastrointestinal um, symptoms, there's diarrhea, there's vomiting, and there's constipation, and there's stomach cramps. Baby can constipate for about 1 week, 2 weeks. Baby will never poo poo. And when the poo poo is coming, it's so hard that it makes the child feel so uncomfortable. Baby cries, and you will not know peace because the baby will not sleep and you wouldn't sleep. Then we also have allergic reaction that bring respiratory issues. There'll be sneezing, there'll be running of the nose, there'll be wheezing, there'll be coughing, and there'll be difficulty in breathing. Yes. And somebody will ask, what are some of the things that will bring this allergic reaction? One, the environment, that is the dust, the pollen can cause that. Perfumes can also cause that. At the same time, also, some baby foods, especially when the child is lactose free, can also cause that. Then, the most important thing that every mother should pay attention to is the burdens of your baby that you use. It's not every burdens that is recommended for a baby from 0 to 6 months. There are some after 1 year you can use. It will never suffocate the child. So when we are buying the burdens of our children, somebody will say, what is burdens? Burdens are pillows, the mattress, the blanket, the bed sheets, the pillowcases our babies will use for them. And even their pajamas they wear. Yes, they should all be cotton base. All should be cotton base. 99.9% cotton. Because most of the respiratory issues has to do with perfumes, has to do with burdens, has to do with the environment. And that, at the end of the day, can cause the running of the nose. And the weather is also a factor. Nowadays it rains, and when it's raining, after, we all know the aftermath. And we are saying that we should know when to dress our babies accordingly, because very soon the rains have started already. So rains are in very early. At the end of the day, we are saying that let's put all these things into consideration. And we have 2 seasons in Ghana. In other parts of the world, they have more than two. So each season, you should know how to dress your baby. Each season, you should know what goes into it and what needs to be done and what has to be done. Yes. Then also, we are saying that we have others which the allergies only you can see it on the eyes. Yes, on the eyes. Because there's a baby. I'm going to show the picture very soon. Yes, I hope my producer will show it for me very soon. Yeah, you see this young gentleman. Yes, this young gentleman, what happens is they give chocolate, or some chocolates have nuts in it. This is our day chocolate. Yes, they went for our day. And in a split of 5 minutes, this is what happened to the child. Some of the chocolate has nuts in it. We have the cashew nuts, we have the whole nuts, we have nuts itself. All the nuts that you can think about. Some chocolates have that. Even I don't want to mention products, but when you take some chocolate, you take the bite, there's something in between. When you chew, you feel the nuts in it. Yes, some children react to it. And this is what, in less than 5 minutes, and they rushed the child to the hospital. This is what was happening to the child. The whole face was swollen. You see the mouth is swollen, which is also reddening. There are patches on the face with, there's, the eyes are just tearing. At the same time, discharge even have started forming. When you look on the left eye, you see that very closely there is discharge already forming. That should tell you that when going to school and it's our day, please try as much as you can. When you send your child to school, that bring and share. Certain things, it's best your child eats what he or she brought from home than putting all the things together. And these eye symptoms, they are itchy, they are watery, and the eyes also become red. There's another baby. I'll show that one to you. Yes, that's my baby. Yeah. This baby, yes. The mother is also a worker, all right. The child is 6 months. Yeah, she is 6 months. She will turn 6 months very soon. She has some few days to 6 months. And this is what happened to her. The grandmother is feeding the child with artificial feed. They didn't consult the pediatrician. They were doing their own thing back home, thinking it's okay to do their own thing back home. And this is what happened. You see, the under the eyelids are so swollen, the mouth especially. That's what you see about allergic reaction. Allergic reactions, you always have the lips being red. You see the eyes swollen. Then the eyes will become red. Then the discharge will start forming. And then you see the tearing of the eyes. After all this, now the child becomes irritable, like restless. The child will cry. The child won't sleep. The child, you don't even know what the child needs, especially when they are up to 6 months. They can't express themselves so much, even up to 1 year. Some children, all they do is cry and they are restless. All these things are also factors that we should put into consideration to do exclusive breastfeeding to save ourselves from all this that we are seeing. We are saying that please bring your questions. We are ready to answer your questions. Let the question comes. We are ready. I'm saying hello to all my viewers watching me. Hello, 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 hello. On this note, also, I'd like to show to my viewers. We have a challenge, There's a parlor challenge going on. And I'm so happy, even though I can't mention the name, somebody tagged me with a video. One huge celebrity in Ghana, huge, so huge that he started this parlor challenge. I'm not mentioning any name. And when he started with Kasum's baby powder. If you're on TikTok, you're on Facebook, just go and look for it. You will see. He said he uses Kasum's baby powder. Yes. One huge celebrity. Like when you mention his name, everybody's go haywire. Yes. He says he uses Kasum's baby powder. And that challenge is still on. It's still on. You see, this Apada, and does so many things. So many things. Even an adult, you never react to it. And the perfume in it is top notch. It's both good for babies and for adults. At the same time, also, it prevents all these skin heat reaction, like heat rashes and all those things. It smoothes the when you have any heat reaction on your face, it's just like a lotion. This powder is just like a lotion. And when you apply, you're able to sleep and sleep. Even when there is doom so, always remember what I'm telling you. Just apply Customs baby powder on your skin and just go and sleep. You won't feel the heat. By the time you realize, your light is up. Yes. So don't forget, when you are joining the challenge, it's Customs baby powder. It's not any powder. He didn't make, all he did, he said he uses Customs baby powder. And after, when you wash your face, he still has his face intact. So you should mind the powder you use. Mind the powder that you buy. Aside Customs baby powder, there's no any powder that does the magic like ours. Yes, that does magic like ours. So my producer, can you give me the next picture, please? So that we'll talk about it. So yes, this baby also, the mother ate shellfish, yes, and also at the same time, also the products that she was using for the baby. You see this beautiful girl. She's so beautiful, yes. I won't mention her name. She's really, really beautiful, yes. With her lips is already pink, not red. And you can see the red patches also on her face. The mother used a particular baby soap on the baby's skin. Immediately after bathing and rinsing for the baby, this is what she saw. She just cleaned the baby and brought the baby to see the pediatrician. And when they got there, less than where she stays and where her hospital is, it's less than 1 hour. Yes, she just drove. She didn't call any services. She just drove straight to the hospital and brought the child. I just took just the face, but when you see the chest, there are a lot of red patches also there. So we asked the mother what product she used, and she made us to know the type of product she used. You see, there are a lot of baby products on the market, but there are some that at the end of the day, they are not clinically proven. Now, to all my viewers, I want to show you something. I don't know if you can even see very, very well. But at the back of our product, there are two giant associations in Ghana who actually have endorsed all our baby products. They are the Pediatric Society of Ghana and Ghana Registered Midwives Association. Aside that, there's a QR code at the back of every product of ours. Yes, when you buy, you will see all our products has a QR code, all of it. At the same time, also, it has a helpline, a telephone line straight that you can call Customs Baby. Let me show this one too. I can bring closer to my camera. Yeah. So this one too is the same. Has the number and the QR code. Yeah. Now, Pediatric Society of Ghana, they are doctors. They solely take care of children and babies, especially. That's why they are called pediatricians. Then Ghana Registered Midwives Association, they bring the babies out. They nurture the pregnancy all the way till the mother comes out. These two giant associations have endorsed these products, that it is good for the baby skin. It has gone through series of tests. Now let me give our viewers a little bit of education. Now, when a product is coming out like this, even before it goes to Food and Drugs Board and all those things, when they do the product, they have tests that they do. And these people that I mentioned are there till they get the final product out that they can endorse and say that this can be used on this baby. This can be used on that baby. The association itself, reputation is at stake. Aside Customs PZ Ghana, whose name has been there so many years, they also have their reputation to actually protect. Now, before the product will even come out, it goes through series of tests. They test A, test B, test C before the actual product comes out. Now, when it comes out, even they still do a little bit sampling. Look for a group of people. We want you to use this for free, and let's see. Use this for free. Anything that you see which is unusual, let us know. And from what I know personally, during sampling and even doing whatever that needs to be done, no mother comes and tell the company that my baby reacted to this. Because even before the product will come out, all the tests, it has gone through that series of tests. And with this our product, it has all that the child needs to, so that the child will never react to any of the products which we bring to the market. So when you read, you see that it's dermatologically tested. It's on it. If only my viewers can see. Yes. If you have the product in the house, you look at it. That is it. Which means it has gone through series of tests. And this is hypoallergic. It doesn't, the child will never react to any of our products if you use it. Then when you buy the product also, there are directions at the back. Let's try and read. If you can't read, and you are buying it from a care or mother care or from supermarket, when you go home, just give it to anyone who can read before you start using the product on your child, because you can't combine the oil and the powder. It's a no. Those are some of the things we should pay attention to, because some of the questions my mothers, they come and ask me, and I use the oil and the powder. You can't use the oil and the powder. It's either you use only the powder at night and use the oil during the day. And we should always remember to use the oil on the skin. Then we should be in Harmattan season. Or your child has a very dry skin. The skin is really dry. We have some children, they came out naturally, their skin is dry. You can't do anything about it. That's when you can use the oil morning, afternoon, evening. Even you can combine the oil and the petroleum jelly, because the child needs a lot of oil on the skin so that the skin wouldn't break. So if our product goes through all these tests before it comes out, no, how can a child react to it? Then also have these two giant associations endorsing and saying that you can use it on your baby. So to all my viewers watching, when you are buying products, make sure you check the expiring date. When you are buying a product that a woman is carrying at Mokola making noise, make sure to check the expiring date. Make sure that where the product is coming from is something which is known. You've heard about the company before. And make sure and look if it's dermatologically tested before you can use it on your child. Our products are so cheap. It can be found nationwide, everywhere. It's not expensive. It's safe for your pocket. Why at the end of the day you said I want to change to something else? No. Just stick to what you know. When you stick to what you know, you are always safe. That you don't have any problem. Yes, you're always safe that you don't have any problem. So at the end of the day, allergic reaction can kill. And they can kill so easily that at the end of the day, you ask yourself, why? What happened? Then there are some that you need to seek, or allergic reactions. There are severe ones that you need to run and bring your child to the hospital. I've already shown you some of the photos, and I'm going to delve into it so that we talk about it. One, some of the severe reaction. If your baby is experiencing severe reaction, one, difficulty in breathing, severe vomiting, swelling of the mouth, like I showed you on some of my photos. Most of the photos, all the children, their mouth are swollen and it becomes bigger every minute. Then swelling of the tongue, then throat or loss of consciousness. Yes, like I told you, before they got to the hospital, the baby was dead on arrival. The child was lactose free and they were just feeding. The grandmother was the one doing the feed. Unfortunate. They even came with some of the feed. It was so thick as if, I don't know, according to the grandma, the scoop that the daughter taught her, it was not thick enough. So she thought the child was not having enough. So she, instead of one scoop equivalent to whatever meals that is written at the back of the feed, which the daughter showed her the quantity, she took just the quantity of the, if it's 30 mils of the water, and she took 2 scoops. Instead of 60 mils, she did it 30 mils. The child, all of a sudden, asphyxia sets in, and the child was just like, I was not breathing. Before they will get to the hospital, the child was already gone. Then, also, when all these things, please prompt, rush, run, and send your child to the hospital. Don't sit and say, oh, this is nothing. It will pass. No, it won't pass. It won't pass. Hello, midwife. Thank you. Hello, Deborah. Very much for enlightening us on allergies. I want to know, could there be allergies without showing signs on the skin, but rather the baby will be coughing? Yes, there will be. Deborah, yes, there will be. There, like I said, sneezing and pollen. So that is when the bed linen come into place. The baby can cough continuously and be sneezing. You think it's nothing. And when your baby coughs, sneeze, then at the end of the day, you realize that the cough in the baby can't even breathe properly. It's serious. There can, definitely, there is. Deborah, thank you for your question. There is. So, like I mentioned, the signs and symptoms, there's coughing, there's sneezing, there's reddening of the eyes, there's discharge coming out of the eyes, there's swelling of the face, swelling of the mouth, swelling of the eyelids, even the ears. You can even have discharge coming out of the discharge and the ears. And some children, their nose, instead of running the water at the end of the day, you see blood following. Yes, blood can come out of their nose. All these things are part of the allergic reaction that a child can experience. Then also, we have persistent symptoms, and that is when the child, the coughing doesn't stop, the sneezing doesn't stop, it's continuous. Now you are seeing that the child is sweating. You are holding your baby is coughing and sneezing. You realize the baby is all wet. That one, you should be more than Usain Bolt and get to the hospital, which means you are losing your baby. Because now the baby can't even catch their breath. Then there are some which are you suspect as a mother. For instance, maybe you take groundnut soup and you breastfeed your child. You realize that day the child will go to you change the diaper more than 20 times in a day. That should tell you that your child is reacting to what you ate, but you are okay. You'll be shocked you take contomere soup with turkey berry and all those things. You will take it, you wouldn't react. But you realize that day your child will, you like I said, you most of babies when they take breast milk and they start reacting is the number of times you change your diaper and the how the toilet looks like in the diaper. No, it should be formed toilet. It shouldn't be semi-formed or loose. Because if the child is only taking breast milk, we don't expect the child to have diarrhea. No. We don't expect the child to have loose bowels just like that. Every 5 minutes you are changing the diaper. No. Which means there's something you, the mother, you've taken and the child is reacting to it. So we should also pay attention to that because breast milk, you eat and more of the milk is being produced. But pay attention to your child. When your child, you change the diaper, then a breastfeeding mother or a pregnant woman, I'm not saying rice and shito is not good. Rice and shito is good when you are not pregnant and when you are not breastfeeding. But when you are breastfeeding and you are pregnant, rice and shito is a no-no for you. And you don't add any protein to that's very bad. Because if you are pregnant, the child needs protein to grow. It needs vegetables. That's our 4-star diet. The shito has all the vitamins, all right, but there should be protein. There should be veggies. Then you add your fruit and lots of water to it. Then, whilst in utero, the best foods that you can eat for your child to get that beautiful skin. One is carrot. One is banana. Then milk also is very good. Okay. NAMS GH. Could frequent rash on baby skin be a result of allergies? Yes, correct. It is. Because if you have a baby, the weather, we have cold and hot season. You are dressing your baby appropriately. You are using the right product at the right time for your baby. You are not expecting to get any reaction or any rashes on your baby's body. Because I know of a crop of children who are brought into this world. They are rash-free children because one, the right dress is being worn for the child. Two, the right products are being used for the child. Three, the baby is being fed with the right food and at the right time. So you don't see any rashes on their skin. When they start bathing themselves and start doing, they grow out of childhood. That's when they go and bring all their rashes to themselves. Then also, if you're a pregnant woman, you can also suffer allergic reaction. It can be on your face, it can be on your back, especially like pimples. Your back, your face too the same, on your arms and on your legs. So you should pay attention to things that you eat, especially things that has nuts in it, because that's what I've really realized. When you're buying the chocolates on the market, make sure that you don't get products that has nuts in it. Yes, because it's just one day you sleep You wake up and you see either your back, your face, your thighs. You realize that I don't have all these things around me. How come it is? You go to your doctor, you go and see your family doctor or your midwife, and they will tell you that, what did you eat? And you do you just sit down and remember what you ate 2 3 days before, and you realize that is your allergy as a pregnant woman. But when you're not pregnant, when you eat, nothing happens to you. And nothing can be done, especially when it's skin allergy. All they'll do is they'll give you products that you can use on those affected places till it subsides. You don't need to go back to those products that give you those allergic reaction again. And then also, most rashes. Thank you so much, Nams, for that question. Most, most of it. So we are going to prevent and manage allergies in children. So we'll gradually introduce semi-solid foods to our babies. That is after 6 months, which we always talk about it here. We say we gradually introduce semi-solid foods. So some of the semi-solid foods can be potompoto, can be banku and okro, can be our porridges that we give our children. It could be a tall, it could be a plijin, it could be anything. But when we are introducing it to our children, it should be gradual. It could be the Tom Brown, it could be the anything you want to give your child. But it should be something gradual. We don't force it on the child. And when you feed the child also, try and observe. When you are feeding your child, try and observe it and make sure that you are feeding your child appropriately. Let's try and observe that. Then also, we should use hypoallergic products like this, like this, and like that. Yes, let's use products like this. It will help us. Casson's baby products. Your baby will never react to it. I'm telling you from my experience. Yes, from my experience and what I'm experiencing currently now, I will recommend it to you 24/7. Then also dust control, regular cleaning of the rooms, opening of the windows for good air to come in and the bad air to go out, using cotton products for our bed linens for our babies, making sure that their things are separated from their other siblings. When we are washing their things, we shouldn't add baby things to their senior brothers or senior sisters' products. No, let's try and separate it. We wash baby products first, and their products also, when you are using the soaps that we use, please, when you are rinsing, let's rinse it properly so that there wouldn't be some left in it. Then also, we should also be aware of the environment. Like I said, we have two seasons, the dry season and the wet season. Wet season comes early, like this year it has come so early, destroying so many things which we didn't prepare. At the same time also, we didn't experience harmattan so much. So climatic change is actually happening. It has already happened. It's already in the system. So you should pay attention to the climate. You should know things that we have to do to make sure that our babies are protected. When you are blessed with so many things that is happening, you prepare yourself irrespective. You prepare yourself and make sure that at the end of the day, baby is well protected, mother is happy, and father is happy, so that there will be that beautiful family that we always expect to see. That when you go out with your baby, everybody would like to, can I carry your baby? Can I carry your baby? But imagine your baby has, can I see, uh, there are some of the photos I, I I felt so bad when I saw it, because I was like, how can you use this product on your baby, whilst there are baby products which are doctors have advised you to choose. Now, when you go, there are some facilities like Rich Hospital, Kolebu Hospital, like Mamprobi Polyclinic, like Ashama Hospital. The midwives there are doing a very great job, a good job. You go to Ashanti region, they are doing excellent also. When you deliver your baby, baby comes out. It's not that they are doing advertisement, no. They tell you, madam, please, you see your baby, the skin is so sensitive. When you are buying products, put into consideration that the baby has a sensitive skin. Buy products at the end of the day, your baby's skin wouldn't react to it. To maintain the skin texture and the color the baby came out with, so that the baby wouldn't react. Some midwives are doing so well. Immediately they are discharging in postnatal, they will sit you down, because the priority which was inside is out. Others are also doing very good job. Kudos to Patricia Hianjo. She works in Rich Hospital. Yes, she's one of the midwives who is doing so well, so well, so well, so well, so well. Yes, so well, in making sure that any mother she comes into contact with, she actually educates the mother, because the baby's allergic reaction, most of it are coming from the products to us, that we see that the mothers buy anything on the market. Then to Stella also, kudos to you, Pentecost Hospital. She's also doing a marvelous work. She's a midwife there. She will sit you down. These two midwives, they will explain into details why you should pay attention, because even the soap that you use, the shampoo that you use on the child, can cause breathlessness. Because can cause reddening of the eyes, swelling of the eyes, discharge, swelling of the face, and you have to even rush your child to the hospital. So they explain into details for you to understand what goes into it. So that when you go to the market and you are buying products for your baby, even before the baby comes out, never forget to buy Casums. And even if you notice at the labor ward, 99.9% of the mothers, they always come for the baby to have the first oil bath. That is the Casums baby oil. So after cleaning the baby with the Casums baby oil and everything, and we give that baby that sweet, loving, scented, and soft touching skin, spot-free skin, we expect you, when you go home, start using the products. Start using the products. Don't change the products and go and put certain products that I don't want to mention the names, and you realize your baby's skin color has changed. You come for postnatal, within 48 hours, there's rashes all over the child's face. You ask, Madam, what happened? Said, and pardon my words, pardon, let me use the local dialect. Me ma made the pardon the bona, not the oil na faso. No, you can't use powder and oil. And the funny aspect is not even our powder and our oil. Some oil be and some powder be, which I won't mention the name. They sell it on the market. They said it prevents tumkoko, so I don't even know what that is. A child you just gave birth to, where from that tumkoko? There's no tumkoko anywhere. Please. So let's take good care of our babies. Let's make sure that all our products that we are using for our babies is dermatologically tested. Food and Drugs Board is in it. Like I said, our product is endorsed by Ghana Registered Midwives Association. That's why I'm sitting here. Yes, because I'm a midwife and I'm a member of Ghana Registered Midwives Association. Yes. And if it's not good, I'll never come on your screens every month to come and give you this education. At the same time, also Pediatric Society of Ghana, they have endorsed it because they are the people who take care of babies. They know what is good for babies. So when you are going to the market from today, please know that there's something called allergic reaction. The child can get it from food, that is the artificial feeds that is on the market. At the same time also, especially from the products that we use on their skin. Then the bedding linens and the clothing that we use on our babies, they can react from that. There can be some of the signs and symptoms are reddening of the eyes, discharge of the eyes, swelling of the face, swelling of the mouth, then also reddening of the mouth and the eyes. There can be running of the nose, there can be coughing, there can be sneezing, there can be blood coming out of the orifice, either the nose or the ears. Then also breathlessness, which can lead to death. This is how severe allergic reaction is. We at PZS Customs Ghana, we love you so much. We believe in giving our viewers the best, for them to know that everything that can happen, it can be prevented. So we'll give you all the education so that you prevent it. So that at the end of the day, you don't suffer the consequences. How would you feel you lose your child out of allergic reaction? Who are you going to explain to? I didn't do this right. I didn't. That's why Midwife Ruby will sit here and tell you that. Don't go and buy products from Nago and Didi Company. No. Because those companies we don't have any idea about. But buy products that have branded names which are trusted over the years, which some of us they used on us, and we are sitting here today. And we are still using it on our babies because it's a generational something. And that is Customs baby products. Yes, some of us are first generation. We have a second generation using it. Our third generation will follow because it, nothing changed about us. Our skin is still soft the way it is. That's why we'll never stop using it. Even though it's baby product, we are still using it. And to tell you the truth, if you more hair for your child, just go for this product. I'm telling you. And you come back and come and type on this screen and tell me, well, I use this product, my baby hair is just growing. Yes. This product, if you want more hair on your child, especially if it's a girl. And if you know you have a child whose hair is very tough, when you're combing, the child is making noise, crying, just use this. You come back and come and tell me and say, thank you. On behalf of PZ Customs Ghana, Customs Baby, would like to say thank you very much for joining Midwife Ruby. We know you take all your time and leave everything and come and join us to share the good news to you. To all our Muslim brothers and sisters who continue to patronize our products, who continue to watch me and come back and ask, we say Badeka de Sala from Kasim's baby. Enjoy the holidays, enjoy the weekend. Don't forget to always have an oil for your baby. At the same time, also, more of hand washing after drying. Just apply a little bit of the baby oil on your hands to prevent dryness, to prevent cracks, and to prevent skin color change. Yes, don't forget. I love you and thank you for joining me. Bye.